Welcome to another Praise in the Morning. This is Psalm 13. It's Palm Sunday. I'm in church and there's no one else here. I'm going to read the psalm. It's short. It's a psalm of David. It's a psalm of trusting in God, but also dealing with reality. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all day long? Consider and answer me, O Lord my God. Light up my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death, lest my enemy say I have prevailed over him, lest my foes rejoice because I am shaken. But I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountifully with me. This is a psalm of David. It's a psalm of a cry of the heart. I'm going to keep this video short today. You're probably watching or listening to various church services around the country or your own church. This is a real psalm. I must admit, it speaks to me today, this psalm, right now, right here. It's a psalm of how long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? It's a psalm where in the New Revised Standard Version, where it speaks of how long must I take counsel in my soul? How long must I bear pain? This psalm moves from verse 1 to 2 of dealing with pain to verse 3 and 4 to prayer that then is directed to God, and that prayer then becomes in verse 5 and 6 praise, where confidence in God is restored. And this movement is honest, it's sober, it's real. The Psalms lift us and, as it were, drop us at different points. If we're honest with ourselves, often our lives are, as we look at these things and we read these things, we go up and down with them. And sometimes they just hit the nail on the head and they deal with us right where we are. Dealing with our pain, dealing with the situations that we're in, and then turning that to prayer. How long, O Lord, must I bear the pain? Must I bear with the situation that maybe troubles your life, troubles your heart? I'm not talking about coronavirus. These things shall pass. But there may be other things in your heart, in your life, daily things that you struggle with. And, to be honest, I want to be honest this morning. Sometimes we can look at these Psalms and they're great ideal of faith. And you might get through and you might feel like you get stuck at a certain point. And you have to work it through in your own heart before God to turn through pain to prayer to praise. It may take you some time. Don't give up on God. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on turning your cry to the Lord, because he does hear your cry. Where we can then cry out, but I have trusted in your steadfast love. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. There is a prophetic perfect going on within the psalm of David's situation, crying out beyond his own situation into the cry of the nation. How long, O Lord, will you forget? O Lord, come. O Lord, do your work in our lives. So whatever you're going through, whatever trouble is in your heart, listen to Jesus. Let not your heart be troubled. If your cry is, how long must I bear this pain? How long must I have sorrow in my heart? How long must I feel like the enemy has overcome me? Don't stay in that part. Move on into the part that considers and asks God. Praise to God. And then put your confidence again in God, because you know that he answers and hears the cry, and that he will continue to work things out, that we will turn prayer into song and into praise. Just going to pray. Lord, whatever it is in our lives, Lord, that may cause sorrow or pain in our heart or in our bodies, Lord, have mercy. Turn pain into prayer and prayer into praise. In Jesus' name, amen.